Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We have just entered the Drake Eyrie after running into a certain sorcerer, whose name I of course forgot, by complete coincidence, by just randomly wandering around and basically deciding not to visit Gale because it seems like a bit of a thing. Although I'm not entirely sure how they're going to handle that. Anyway, we are going to... Where is it? Deal with the Drake. There we go. Zelifar, that's right. Yeah, so we ran into this very reclusive wizard who has a problem with this Drake here, and he promised to help us by telling us where the source of the golem infestation is, the golem invasion that is currently plaguing this Monoroe province. Okay, we have a deep stalker that is... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I had noticed last time that this map appears to be pretty small. It's pretty easy to tell usually when much of the map is just not used for anything. Don't mind me as I start looting this place here. Yeah, we have some deep stalkers that are currently not hostile. We also saw the master of this lair here. The crystal glows with a blue light. It's icy cold despite the nearby lava. Is that going to play a role in some upcoming boss fight? Huh, tell across your food, interesting. You come face to face with a massive drake. It towers above you, a lord of its kind, a full 20 feet tall. Okay, that's pretty tall for a drake, I guess. It stares down at you, drooling, an expression of naked hunger on its face. Whoa. It sniffs the air and roars. I am Delacross, lord of lizard kind. I hunger. Surrender food to me or die. Okay, so much for perhaps having a friendly conversation with him. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have absolutely no food with me. And if I did, I'm not sure I would like to just submit to his demands. I mean, who the heck does he think he is? Sure, he's a big lizard, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I don't like just barging in and attacking without even having any kind of talk with him, but he's not making the best case for himself here, so... Screw you, I guess. You refuse to let this overgrown lizard harass you. You draw your weapon. Well. These guys are not yet attackable, but I'm pretty sure they will be. Well, we can definitely do this. Let's start by at least dealing some damage. This guy is pretty tough, but I wasn't expecting anything else. And 2, and 3. Actually, we're dealing pretty good damage here. He's also weakened and war-cursed. All very positive so far. Okay, oh, nice Battle Frenzy on her. Only on her, but that should actually help quite a bit. Not sure if we can reach her. Actually, we can if we stand there. We know that for a fact. Nice. Hasted, so we can get both buffs going. Frozen, okay. Charm resisted, nice. Thank goodness for Ward of Thoughts. These Deep Stalkers have still not joined the fight. Interesting. We do get 2 attacks in. And... oh, no snipe? Really? That's... Well, I guess it happens. Now, what can you do? Not cast priest spells. That's not something you do. We could... I mean... technically, I could summon... I could summon my Beholder. Looks like we're making good headway against this Drake, but... yeah, the Gazer for sure. Okay, it spawned back there. Oh, and actually, if it decides to just spray its attack magic this way, that might have been a bad idea, but oh well, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. Spray acid. Can we reach you from there? We cannot. That is most unfortunate. And these will not be affected by this kind of spell, will they? Nope, not at all. Yeah, they're still not hostile, and this guy is almost dead. Well, I mean, not almost dead, but definitely doesn't look so good. I don't want to block off the second bridge for the Beholder in case it wants to... Well, I'll say Beholder, you know, the Gazer. In case it wants to walk over this way. But I would also like to get into range to cast spells, so I guess I'll have to do this if I want to attack him at all. Okay, he was slowed. He tried charming again, and we resisted again. That's actually pretty rare, I want to say. Maybe it's not that rare. Nice. Finally we get the snipe, and that was almost the kill. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. And we are going to use our newly upgraded Fire Blast. Delacroix is dead. He has finally obtained freedom from his hunger. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot, or I only just remembered that Zelifar actually mentioned that he seemed somehow... Oh, you know what? Oh, now I feel bad. Now I feel like I should have tried something else first. Like he said that this Drake seemed changed, that he didn't usually, or that he didn't attack him at first, but he only started doing that recently. And he seemed somehow, I don't know what exactly he said, afflicted or I don't know. Obviously affected by something. Maybe this hunger was some kind of curse that was put on him. But I mean, I didn't have any food on me. I don't know what I could have done. Now I want to almost reload and try and see if there is some way of reasoning with him. Oh no. Should I really worry too much about it? I mean, I don't need to, I guess. Also, I really don't understand what's up with these Deep Stalkers. Also, we're standing right in the goop here, and they just despawned. Okay, cool. I guess, I mean, they just disappeared. That's weird. Almost as if they were just standing here watching. They were also standing on these special pedestals, so yeah, I just absolutely do not understand what's going on. Purified Gauntlets. Okay, so, okay, minus strength and dexterity, but plus magical damage. I mean, okay. They're also really, really valuable. Holy crap. Huh. I mean, yeah, sure. The negatives really don't matter at all. They are a really good upgrade. Okay, you have the exact same. So in that regard, sure, it was worth it, I guess. Plenty of money, too. As far as, you know, picking up coins directly from the ground goes. Obviously, you make most of your money off adventuring by selling stuff. Gold necklace. Thanks, but no thanks on the Scribane. Okay, that's it. Weird. Yeah, now I really wonder if there would have been a different approach. Obviously, there would have been something. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save here. And just because I'm curious... Well, again, we don't have any food. But I want to at least see how he reacts. And in theory, we can always go somewhere and buy something, I guess. The question is, how much would this Drake want? Load a game. Load 56. Normally, I just want to make that clear. Normally, I want to stick with my decisions, but I had honestly forgotten that we were told about a possible, I don't know, something maybe affecting the Drake and its judgment. So maybe he's not really evil and not really doing what he's doing of his own free will or something. So we want to give Delacroix our food. You see that the Drake Lord is maddened by hunger. You throw your rations to it before it attacks. It leaps upon them, devouring them in a few quick bites. Okay, so it didn't actually require me to have any food with me. That's nice. Well, okay, also I would have tried this if... I don't know, I was convinced that we were actually required to have some food on us. I was thinking of that other Drake, I think it was in Avernum 2 possibly, or maybe 1. There was a hungry Drake who actually took food from his meat specifically. Obviously that's not the case here. Anyway, it leaps upon them, devouring them in a few quick bites. This seems to calm it down slightly. Its hunger is temporarily sated. It backs up and looks you over carefully. Thank you, adventurers. You may approach. Okay. So yeah, what's up with these deep stalkers? Are they of the same kind that somehow appeared as I don't know, somehow appeared with the hill giants and that were worshipped by them? You come face to face with a massive drake. It roars, "I am Delacross. You have invaded my lair." Well, invaded is a big word. I want to say we are visiting. After all, we decided not to attack you. Anyway, the creature's words are indistinct. It is drooling. You can see that it is getting thin. Its scales are beginning to lose their sheen, and it's losing muscle mass. It is slowly starving up here. Huh. You've been attacking a mage that likes to fly around here. He asked us to approach you and ask you to stop. I wish to speak with you, are you willing? I don't know, maybe we shouldn't mention the mage first, right off the bat, because that might make him mad? Let's stay neutral. I wish to speak with you. Are you willing? It looks at you with naked hunger. Speak, but soon I must hunt. What will you hunt for? I hunt for sustenance as I long have in the woods, but the golems have taken my food away. Oh, okay. What kind of food would the golems have taken away? Yeah, how have golems taken your food? I mean, they don't need food for themselves. Have they just shied away all the... or have... shied away? No, wait. Have they scared away all the enemies? Animals. My god. I shouldn't talk. They kill all the deer, all the bears, and I have little choice but to sometimes hunt human meat. Okay. That's awful. How could you? Is that my only option? I mean, before he starves, I guess he would hunt humans. I can really not blame him for that if that's literally the only option, but I hope we can somehow, I don't know, remedy the situation. I mean, obviously I'm working on getting rid of the golems. He might see reason and might see that supporting me in that attempt, in that endeavor, is more worthwhile than making even more enemies of the humans. Well, I can hardly afford morality when I starve. Yeah, exactly. I've even hunted a wizard who sometimes flies over the woods to the east. It is not something I wish to do, but I have no choice. Okay, so he is... Interesting that he is definitely conscious about this, so he's not being literally mind-controlled or something. He's just driven to these extremes by hunger. Huh. I guess he is a big guy and he needs lots of food, huh? So, yeah, but still, hunting for a wizard seems like the stupidest thing you could possibly do, no matter how hungry you are. There must be easier targets somewhere. Anyway. That is why I have hoped you mortals would approach me to speak. Well, here I am, speak. I will resist my urges for your meat and leave flying humans alone, but only if you adventurers personally swear to do all you can to destroy the golems. Agree or disagree? Well, that's an easy one. The creature sways back and forth, looking for any excuse to pounce and devour you. I can't? How can you expect me to fight off the golems? What? That's... At least present me with an option that makes sense here. As far as I'm aware, that defeating the golems is entirely required to beat the game. So, I don't know. Neither from a role-playing perspective nor from a purely gaming perspective does the first option make any sense. Why would I say this? Because I would be outright lying. I mean, I agree. I promise to do anything I can to destroy the golem plague, as I have been planning all along. That's exactly why I'm here in the first place. And why I need the wizard's help, who I would like you to not eat. For that very reason. So, yeah, I mean... Destroy golems for Delacross. No, I'm destroying the golems for the sake of everyone, especially for the humans in this province. Also for Delacross, I guess, sure. But... well, whatever. I guess in the end it doesn't make a difference. It's just strange. Then I will not attack humans. For now. This I swear. You take note of this. But remember, if you take too long, I may not be able to help myself. Now go. Good luck to you. Now the only question is whether Zelifar believes us or believes Cross's sincerity. I don't know. Maybe when we return to the mage, he will note that the Drake has not been attacking him lately. And that might be enough to to convince him to tell us what he knows? Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. If that doesn't help, I guess I can always return and slay the Drake after all, although I would feel bad about it. Another question? Oh, really? I've not yet destroyed the golems, but I will try. Can you teach me anything of magic or battle? Huh. I mean, is he really stable enough? Do I really want to ask him this and test his patience? I mean, the game allows me to ask, so... My only desire now is to hunt. You want me to teach you? Then learn this. When you are hungry, feed. That is all. In the end, there is to know. That is all in the end there is to know. Now leave me. I must fly. Okay, and yet you don't. Yeah, so I still don't fully understand what the Deep Stalker's role here is. I mean, it definitely seemed like they would join in the fight. Or not just stand here and watch awkwardly. Okay. Everything that's lying around here is stealing. Okay, unfortunate. Yeah, those gloves that he dropped were nice, but that's not, you know... I'm not gonna kill a sentient creature who's not actively evil, you know, or at least not of his own choice. Just for loot. That's something I try to avoid doing in real life and in games, you know. I've never explored up here, huh? In fact, yeah, of course I haven't. I only made a beeline here for, I don't know, for no real reason. I never actually planned to explore this far north. I just didn't really know what else to do to fill the previous episode without going to Gale. I'm still curious about this, how they're gonna handle this. Well, what could be some sort of stealth segment almost. Obviously, we will be smuggled into the town, and then we were warned to not approach certain parts, maybe the entire main street, and definitely not get close to the town hall. But I wonder, I'm curious to see how the game is going to implement that mechanically. Well, I guess I'll see eventually. Hello? Okay. Return life. Useful, despite the fact that we now have the actual spell. Inhuman ghastly laughter echoes off the valley walls above you. Gaseous, eerie creatures float down from the sky and block your path. They're Ibis. Ibis? Gaseous? Okay. One of them says in a raspy hiss, "You are at our mercy, Evernight. Give us 500 of your coins and we will engulf you. Or we will engulf you." What? Why would they be interested in coins? Are those illusions? Is this some kind of trickery? Refuse? When the Ibis see that no payment is coming, they react with instant and potent violence. Okay. I guess they are actually Ibis. How strange. I don't think I've ever seen greedy Ibis. I mean, seriously, what would they... They don't even have hands. What do they want to do with... Or do they have hands? Can't tell. No, I think all their appendages actually are just end in eyes, so... What use could they possibly have for human coinage? Well... Not really my concern. I guess I'm gonna kill this one. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Okay. I'm gonna shoot that one. My thinking here is that I'm probably not going to kill the Eye-Beast anyway. So instead... Oh. Okay, yes. Instead I can do this. I can do this, I mean. He's taking less damage than I thought, and I think I missed that one entirely. That's most unfortunate. So I'm not going to be able to kill the second one here. Looks like. Nope. Okay, that's unfortunate. Charm resisted, thank you. Battle Frenzy, okay. Battle Frenzy twice, and... Okay, that was some damage, but not as bad as it could have been. This one tried to charm. I'm not sure if Gazers can do that as well. They probably can, but maybe not. Okay, another good hit, please. Okay, tough choice here. Do I heal or do I bank on killing at least this guy? Possibly both. I think I pressed the wrong button and I ended up healing. Okay, it could have been worse. I miscast. That was not what I meant to do. But at least I didn't end up dying because of it. And now, of course, I can't really do much here, except... shouldn't it? Okay, that actually works. Ooh, singeing Rasluka's brows. Oof. Okay, kill it. It's immune! No! Oh, don't kill him, please. Okay. Or her. Actually, the lightning debuff is gone, so... we're good. Yeah, that was... nothing there went according to plan. But, hey, it somehow worked. Killed them. The gazers don't have any treasure, however, you are able to recover a high-quality eye stalk. Might be useful for crafting. Okay, that makes 2. And they don't stack. No. Okay, who has some room? You do. There. What is this? Spellshot Terror. Yeah, well. Considering I had completely forgotten I ever found that. Obviously, I'm never gonna use it, but whatever. No big deal. Okay, and this leads... here? Okay. Weird. Looks like there should be some significance to this little cave, but, well, nothing that I can determine from here. Okay. More renegade Empire soldiers. Where even am I going here? This is toward the lake, yeah. Okay. I mean, I suppose I could make a little bit of a longer trip around, exploring at least this entire southern tip of the province. And then make my way back to Gale and then eventually to the wizard and see what he thinks. Maybe I should return to him first and talk to him and see how he reacts to my deal with the dragon. The drake, I mean. Okay, who are you guys? A band of warriors hails you. They seem to want to speak with you. You approach them, thinking at first that they are a guard patrol. By the time you get close enough to see their ragged armor and crazed expressions, it's too late for you to get away. Also, these just happen to not be the kind that actually sees reason or, you know, values their own life. So, yep. That's what happens to that kind of people. Oh, okay, I was not expecting the one-shot there. Mutant Blizzard is pretty tough. Let's see how you like my fire. Okay. Not too much. Almost. Okay, thanks for choosing to attack Rasluka, even though you could have easily reached the mage. A little bit of a risk that I took there. Okay, easy peasy. You searched the bodies of the deranged warriors, trying to figure out who they were and why they attacked you. Clearly, they weren't part of the Empire army. You do find, however, that several of them had small pouches containing an odd-smelling herb. Oh. Okay, just a wandering band of... I guess not wandering, but a band of scribane addicts. There is a small settlement nestled way up in the mountains. You smell it long before you see it. The whole valley is filled with a strange-smelling herbal haze, which makes your eyes water. Guards surround an encampment in which alchemists are busily boiling and refining bundles of leaves, reducing them to a grey-green pulpy mush. It's this process that puts off the odd smell. Whatever they're doing, however, it's not at all innocent. The guards easily spot you in the wide-open valley and immediately grab weapons. They clearly intend to attack you if you move any closer. I mean, let's at least try and talk to them. The guards are about to attack you. Then one of them recognizes you. They welcome you in, telling you that this is a site for processing scribane herb, smuggled from the Isle of Big Ale. They know that you've helped smuggle the stuff. Oh. I guess we have, haven't we? Well. But we kind of had to in order to gain the favor of the Thieves Guild. Which I guess we didn't really have to do. Uh-oh. I kind of want to smash this little operation here. After all, though, I'm not really going to support this whole smuggled thing. I know it's a little bit hypocritical, but whatever. Everyone seems somewhat unhinged from the fumes of the boiling herb, and you're starting to feel a bit odd yourself. You manage to get away before anyone becomes confused enough to attack. Well, I mean, that being said, I hope the game allows me to return and attack instead. Okay. When you get close, the guards show just how jumpy they really are. They rush out of the encampment to attack you. Oh, okay, good. Thanks for taking that decision off my hands. Alright, okay. Let's find some more of these. Again, I have to carefully consider lines of sight here. I mean, this should work if I stand here. Should be able to shoot this mage and also this mage. No, not quite. Oh man, should have stood here, or actually here maybe. That should have worked. Right? So here. I wonder. Yeah, I guess. And that's too far away. Also not within line of sight, I guess. Alright, well. Huh? Oh, what? Another? What? How? Oh, because I'm dumb. I always get 3 shots. Well, in that case, sure, let's kill the infiltrator. If nothing else. Right, this might also help. And then you stand there to make sure that everyone gets your buffs. Okay, or your 1 buff. Alright. Yeah, these guys clearly aren't particularly tough. Oh, okay. Yeah, not even the mage. 1 and 2 and 3. Nice. And another one? Sure. Here. Luca, you're kind of in the way. Would this reach this guy here? I can't tell. This is probably not gonna affect him. No, it's not. Also, I dealt no damage to this guy. It's a bit disappointing. Oh, I'm gonna hit her. Yep, I totally... Okay, well, whatever. That's fine, I can just resurrect her. No big deal. I'm sure it hardly hurt. Maybe a little bit. Oh. Okay, interesting. Okay. My casters are a little bit more vulnerable. Not within... Really? Okay, at least we can shoot that guy. Now this is a little bit problematic. Except... Well, we can at least keep that guy from reaching us. And then... attack him. And you heal. And you're hasted. That's nice, so you can go ahead and just run away. See? No big deal. Rosluka is as good as new. As if nothing ever happened. Okay, if you step back, you might be able to... Nice. To do that, and then kill that guy. And you can stand there and burn him. Burn him again. Again. There we go. Nice. Oh, I didn't even see the Rabbit Hellhound. Did he summon that, or...? Who knows? How would I be able to reach? From here? Yes, surprisingly. Okay. And we grab all kinds of things, actually. Lemonwood bow, not bad. Right. Okay, well, that... I guess it's for the better of everyone involved. Oh, when you search the wrecked encampment, you find a box containing a large number of gold coins. In addition, there are a lot of processed leaves here for the taking. I mean, I'll take the money, even though it's, you know, drug money. The stuff... yes. No thanks. Not planning to do any smuggling with that myself. So, wait. Alright, we are in this part here, so... Look around... all the way up to the river. What is this here? Bremerton, okay. I've not heard about that place before, and here we have farmhouses, okay. Not an actual town, I guess.
There is an isolated cluster of farmhouses here. It's surprising that they have survived the assaults of the giants. The farmers... Giants? What? The farmers are armed, but they're puny and untrained. They are still here, though. When they see you, they don't look unfriendly. Not unfriendly, okay. That's almost as good as friendly. Approach and talk to them. The farmers greet you eagerly, glad to be visited by someone skilled in the ways of war. They invite you in for tea and cake. As you accompany them, you notice that their crops have been torn up by large pests. You chat with the farmers and trade news. After a time, one of them, a scarred and bent old man, says, "You know, I wouldn't want to trouble you. I know you have many quests to do and adventures to have. But we have a problem. We have an infestation of unicorns around here." "Really? Well, that's, okay. We still have a quest to get more of their horns. That's convenient, I suppose." "The nasty things have been eating our crops, and then they run too fast for us to get them. We've been saving up, and we have accumulated enough to pay a fine bounty for your help if you can kill them all. Will you help us?" "Sure." The farmers look pleased. "The unicorns are wandering everywhere around here, and if you can kill them for us, we won't be in your debt, and we honor our debts." As you leave, one of the housewives gives you a cake for the road. Oh, that's nice. "Thanks, lady. I'll eat that as soon as I get around to it." Are you friendly?" "There are some merchants leading a caravan down this road. They have armed guards, and they are traveling slowly and cautiously, watching for giants and other threats." Really? So there is another threat going on here? I guess maybe west of these mountains, giants are attacking, and east of the mountains is where the golems are. Well, anyway, when they see you, they greet you warmly, sensing a potential customer. "Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to our lands. Care to look at our wares?" I mean, not really, but sure. Meat, cloth. Do you have any meal, perhaps? Nope, no meal. Or anything else of any interest. Welp. Also, I've not seen those wandering unicorns at all. You'd think that they must be somewhere around. You enter the forest glade. There is a crumbling stone basin at the far end. As you get close to it, a vague, insubstantial form begins to coalesce, floating above it. It says, "Wait, please, I have little time." You have to struggle to hear its whispery voice. Wait? The shade says, "The fight continues, golems and giants, but the key is in Tinraya. The alien beasts guard the way to the core. Look first to Blackcrag Fortress. Hope is not lost, but the worst comes. I must go." It then disappears. Okay, let's record this. I never do this. Oh, there we go, okay. Golems and giants, yes, but the key is in Tinraya. So we've previously been told by the glowing one that appeared as we smashed the crystal powering the barricades between the giants and trogs, that the key was in Gale and Blackcrag. Alien beasts. I mean, those can only be the Deepstalkers, right? Those have been referred to as alien beasts before. In theory, it could also mean Vanatai. But, well, I don't know. Look first to Blackcrag Fortress before we go to Tinraya. I mean, it's true, nothing has actually pointed us in the direction of Tinraya at all, which is, I think, the destroyed former stronghold that is now walled in. So maybe we're actually going to visit Blackcrag first. We have heard a lot about that. I was kind of expecting that to be the end of the game. You know, just because it seems like such a natural progression to just keep going, fighting my way up north, and then you know, meeting the Empress seems like kind of a big thing. Oh, that's interesting. Destroy the golems for Delacross. Well, I guess we don't. That's kind of funny. We no longer have a need for Zelifar to tell us where the golems are coming from, because the Drake indirectly did, unless something is necessary to, you know, actually get into the place, as was the case with at least a couple of the plague sources previously. That's kind of funny that, you know, the game obviously sometimes doesn't give you direct spoilers like this. Doesn't mark quest locations in all cases. But then in this case, where it should still be a secret, technically, it just spells it out. Well, yeah, that's Tinraya. So maybe that's actually, I mean, I suppose this also makes for a very, very decent final zone in a game. You know, it's very mysterious. We still don't know what exactly happened there, what caused that severe destruction, And it being walled in, it might very well be completely blocked off for all we know. Obviously, I've never come close to these walls. So yeah, maybe going to Blackcrag and talking to the princess is just another step on the way to the end. Seems more and more likely as we go on. This was a weird and random little encounter here. But I guess I have no real reason to doubt the words of that apparition. Okay, now where are these unicorns supposed to be? Leave. They're north of here? I mean, I guess I'll quickly look. I wasn't really planning to... Ah, okay, there they are. I wasn't planning to venture too far north of here, or any further north, but I guess we had the quest, so... You see a pack of unicorns there. The foul, smelly, ill-tempered creatures are infamous pests, tearing up crops and impaling livestock. Well, attack and see how tough these are compared to the ones that we fought very, very early in the game. Thanks to your hard-earned hunting skill, you have an easy time catching the creatures. They fall easily. Oh, really? Wait. So I don't even get any unicorn horns? What the hell? And would we actually have had to fight them if we were lower level, or... Huh. Okay. Well, that's two of their groups down. We have what looks like golems here. No giants, I think. But I guess we'll see. Yep, definitely golems. Just melee ones, so that shouldn't be too bad. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And 1, and 2, and 3. And I don't know, just to... Because they're going to be pretty resistant to magic anyway, so I guess I'll rely mostly on my warriors to take them out. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, I didn't even see the third one hiding there. What? You missed? Come on. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Really? What? I didn't even affect this one? It didn't say missed, I just outright did not hit it. Okay, well, that's a bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping to take both of these out. Ooh. Okay, the cleaves are not nearly as bad as I thought they were going to be, so I guess that's good. Alright, more unicorns, please, because I did not even see these guys. Okay, well. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That was a good hit. Not bad at all. Okay. Might kill another one here. Oh, so close. And they can actually... Oh, that's an ice golem. I did not see that there was an ice golem among them. Oh no, what? He didn't do anything? Because he's frozen? No. I don't know. But I'll take it. Okay. Yep, that's some damage. But we might be okay here. Okay, that should take out the ice golem unless I somehow miss. Okay, good. And we kill. And we grab all the iron. And then we end combat before anyone takes any more damage. There we go. Okay, that was a bit scary. Save the game. Yeah, I'm still hunting for unicorns, of course. Hello. You find the site of a small battle between humans and golems. Unusually, the humans seem to have won decisively. You find the broken down remnants of 30 golems, but no dead humans. Okay. That seems quite unusual. There is a simple message carved into one of the shattered creatures. Baziron was here. Baziron. Oh, we were told to talk to Baziron in, I think, in the fortress of, I forget the name. Or was that in Tavrono, actually? North of the lake? I think. Oh yeah, would make sense. I guess I would be over here somewhere, presumably. Okay, so that seems to be quite the guy, huh? A good strategist with a very strong army. A pack of unicorns, attack. Okay. So, how many more? I'm not sure if the game is going to give me... this is weird. If the game is going to give me a success message as soon as I've hunted enough of them. Okay, there's something here as well. Should I try entering here? I mean, I really didn't plan to go this far north. Although at this point, I might as well go around... Oh, this is actually Toronto. Wait. Right. Wait. Toronto? Maybe I'm thinking of a different place. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned something at the northern end of the lake. The lake has a name that I forgot. Might also start with a T. Maybe that's what I'm confusing. Or maybe I'm just making things up, as I sometimes do. Okay, we got some wandering undead here. Yeah, you know what? At this point, I think I'm gonna make my way over to the mage here, this way. And then I really don't know. There's still quite a bit unexplored over here. And would the unicorns even be wandering this far over? Maybe we've already dealt with them. 3 seems like a good number for a quest. What is this here? Is this friendly? Hello? You reach the top of the valley and find a small concealed fortification. The armed men at the gate wear the uniforms of the armor of Empire soldiers. But something doesn't seem right. Their armor is damaged and dirty, and the warriors you see through the gate are dividing up stolen booty, not preparing for battle. This must be a camp of Empire deserters. They fled their posts and became brigands when the monsters came. When they see you, they are smart enough to not attack. However, they do grab their weapons and move to defend themselves. They are not interested in conversation. The penalty for desertion is death. Indeed. Okay, wizard, blade masters, dark cultists. Alright, these are some higher level enemies, but let's see how we can deal with them, how we can fare against them. Okay. I should probably focus on killing the wizard. That guy was worth a lot of experience, so yep, definitely very high level. Alright. Yeah, the cultists might be physically a lot weaker. Nice, I was not expecting to even reach this far. But I'm glad that I did. Nice. Yeah, let's go with some shield chant first, because I'm a little bit afraid of these guys. Oh, okay, thanks for missing. Yep, still have a spellcaster left, of course. Ouch. I would like to deal with the cultist, but I can't really do much here. If I step here... Okay. Oh, wow. Again, I was not expecting to actually kill that guy, but I'll take it. Gladly. Oh, you're ensnared, huh? Well. Haste is definitely in order here. Should I risk it? I did. Okay. Missed. Oh, no further attack? Is this out of reach for the archer? Possibly. Okay. I could shoot some fire through here. Through these windows. Okay, that seems good enough. No haste, unfortunately. Well, you might get lucky. Luckier. Well, cultist unfortunately still alive. Okay, he healed? That's fine, I suppose. Oh, okay, Rasluka's taking some damage here. Not too bad yet. Nice crit, too. This guy's a little bit annoying here. Let's see where I can reach from here. I did not mean to do that. Well, alright. Should I focus on the Gauntlets, I suppose? This should do the trick. Okay. Well, that should be good enough. Rosluka will be able to deal with this person. Unless I keep forgetting to heal her and she eventually ends up dying. That would be most unfortunate. Okay. Alright, you can see that from there. Or from there. Okay. Oh, this is actually perfect. Okay, now you stand there, and that should work very nicely. Okay, I think we got this. Not that it ever looked too bad for us. But, you know, I want to avoid being overconfident because, you know, just because. Okay. You know what? Just to make this easier, or to prevent any unfortunate incidents, let's prevent that guy from rushing one of us, except... Well, never mind. It almost worked the way I intended. There we go. Grab. And those herbs, because why not? Now that the deserters have been brought to justice of a sort... What do you mean of a sort? You can search their camp. I mean, I guess it wasn't officially my job to deal with them, but... Obviously they were living as brigands of some sort. And, yeah. Apart from the fact that they were deserters, which I couldn't care less about. But they definitely posed a threat to decent people in the area, so, you know. You search the deserter camp. Their booty is pretty pathetic. Just broken weapons and stained bolts of cloth. However, you do find a few packs full of barterable goods. Also, oddly, you find an old slith spear. It's probably a trophy from the Empire War. It might be decent with a good cleaning. Take it. Okay. Okay. Glad they didn't actually burden me with any... oh, slith blood spear. Okay, it looks decent, but obviously not for me. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't burden me with actual barter goods. You know, trade goods. But just gave me the monetary value. Are these not moving? How odd. Well, I guess I'm currently dealing with all kinds of miscellaneous, so I might as well look what this is all about. There is a bunch of zombies standing on the shore here. They aren't doing anything, just standing. Slime oozes out of them and forms puddles on the ground. I mean, I have no particular reason, but let's attack, I guess. And they are postulant zombies, as expected. Hello. 13. And get some more of this, and more first aid, maybe? Sure, why not? Intelligence... energy boon? Energy really hardly is ever a problem, but... Should I go with elemental focus to improve her damage? I guess maybe my reasoning previously was that I was going to improve her intelligence first, giving her more energy and more damage that way, and more hit chance also. I guess. I can always go for more... Oh, really? It's a bummer. I can always go for more straight up damage later if we get additional levels. You know what? I don't like this large group of enemies, even though they might not be that bad individually. So... not what I meant to do. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Yeah, that's the second time now I pressed the second hotkey instead of the third one, as I planned to do. Okay. Feel free to move. Maybe I should have attacked this one, because I'm obviously planning to do some sort of AoE damage here at some point. Okay, you're in a bit of a dangerous spot here. But then again, if you stand there, you can do this. That's so dumb. There. Nope. How do I... okay. Yes, that seems right. Can I make sure that this guy dies? I don't think I can. So I think I have to heal again. This time on purpose, okay. I don't want to burn Rasluka alive if I can help it. That worked nicely. Very nicely. Might even finish this fight here. Oh, sweet. Grab nothing. So what was that all about? Nothing? Okay. Weird. No explanation for that, huh? They were just standing there. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay, you maxed out pretty much everything. So you get an extra point here and some extra crit chance. Post mastery. Nah, let's go with extra strength. Endurance is maxed out, so that's nice. Alright, and for you, similarly, we go for a bit more endurance, I guess, for the occasional attack that actually ends up hitting him, even though it's rare, but you know, it does happen. Oh, okay. Was not maxed out there. Interesting. Endurance, yeah, sure, I could give him more of that. I could improve his health like this, too. I don't know, is that more effective? 5% extra health? It's probably more than 1 point of endurance. I mean... will I see the changes here immediately? 220? No, I don't... wait, 215? Hold on. I think that means that I gained 5 points by increasing endurance like this, right? Yes, okay. Here you see the change immediately. I guess from the talents you don't see it until you actually click accept. Alright, so that's a 5 point increase, so a 5% increase should definitely be better. Right? 220. So by doing this it should be 225. Instead, if I choose this, he ends up with 232. Okay, that's quite a bit more. Well then, let's... Again, I still don't really want to explore too much over here. Wait, what did I see there? Something moved. Oh, more unicorns. Okay. Well then. Okay, find steel. Oh, please hunt them down. There we go. Attack. There are even more over there. Okay, that's the 4th group. 5th. Still no message, so maybe there are still more. Alright. I think I accidentally clicked 1 there. Or hit the key for 1. Come on. Game, please. Attack. Alright. What? How much? 6? Energy elixir. Oh. Have I been here? Oh, I guess I have, yeah. That's interesting. I don't really want to discover this town yet. So I don't end up being confused whether I explored that or not. I mean, I guess I can just return to that village and see if they are happy with the number of unicorns I slaughtered. Yeah, it's right here as well. I guess I'll talk to them and see what they say. The farmers happily invite you in. The old man who offered you employment says that the unicorn attacks have ended. Okay. We saved up and we bought this artifact from a passing merchant. Please accept it as payment for your help. I would have taken the money straight up, but that's okay. It is a beautiful silver necklace. They give it to you along with some cake. More cake, thank you. Thank you. And remember, you will always find a welcome here. Thank you. And we get... Oh, what? Where did we get this? I guess we got both. Interesting. Energy elixir... Must be with you, yes. Okay, what do we have here? Curse resistance is not super interesting, honestly. And charged bubble for extra spellcraft. Now that's more like it. That's exactly what you... Well, that's not exactly what you have, interestingly. No, actually the Jade-studded chain gives some armor in addition. For the same monetary value. So... interesting. I guess you'll get this instead for more spellcraft. Less hardiness and less armor, but... should still be better. Okay. I guess... while I'm here, I'm going to take a quick look at this place. Looks like we've actually explored this... yeah, the entirety of this place here. This is Appleton. We've definitely been there. So, sure. Before I forget about this town here, let's take a quick look around. Bremerton. That's right. So bored. Yeah. Okay, you're just a chef. This town is probably not going to have more than one or two named people that are actually worth talking to, like this person here, Vagro. Sure, let's talk to him. Despite the niceness of his shop and the quality of his clothes, this man's essential scruffiness cannot help but shine through. His work takes up the time more ordinary people spend bathing. Well... he is polishing a small blue crystal. I'm Vagro, he says in a raspy voice. Welcome to the Crystal Works. Is this your shop? Aye, I run this fine crystal shop here. Feel free to browse. What can the crystals be used for? I have crystals of all sorts, for luck, for decoration, and for spellcasting. Quite a nice selection, in fact. For all of it for purchase at reasonable rates. He grins. Great business, eh? Definitely a step up from my sailor days. Oh. How did being a sailor suit you? He scratches himself cheerfully. I was quite the wild one when I was younger. The stories I could tell. Would you share a story? He chuckles. Oh, you don't want to hear the stuff I was up to. Though once I was up to a bit of larceny with an old dog named Abruzzo. We got a big pile of loot, and he took it all and fled west. He grins mischievously. If you ever meet him, mention my name to him. It'll sure give him a start. Abruzzo, huh? In the west. Well, we haven't really been west of here, so... I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I suppose I'm definitely going to meet him if he's there somewhere. And I'm hopefully going to see the dialogue option without a need to take a specific note about it. Well, can I buy some of your fine crystals? Apparently so. Wisdom crystal. Resistance. Ooh, okay. Sniper. Ooh. Oh. Another point of sniper. I mean... can't very well not do that. The others are decent, I guess. Efficiency, sure, but it's also extremely expensive. And really not that useful, but improving my chances of getting 2 attacks per round definitely feels like it's worth even a pretty steep investment. How did you learn to work crystals? Well, I was a pirate on the surface. Got caught, thrown into Avernum. When the Empire invaded, I joined up and helped them. Served in a place called Ornotha Ziggurat. Oh. Really? So you betrayed Avernum? I mean, I guess he did. I never joined Avernum. Wouldn't listen to their dumb rules, so they threw me into the abyss. That's where a dervish found me. Okay. What happened then? I was an assistant in the lab. They were studying one of these crystal soul things. While I was there, I picked up a lot of things about how to work crystals on my own. They brought me up to the surface to pick my brains. And a lucky thing, too. Why lucky? Just days after I left, some Vanatai attacked. A group of raiders snuck into the ziggurat and killed, well, just about anyone. Stole the crystal soul, too. Was that really a group of Vanatai, or maybe more like a group of Avernum adventurers? Well, if I'd been there, I'm sure I'd be dead now. Well, that seems possible, if not likely. Okay, I guess I don't need any more crystals, thank you. Well, I guess what's in the past is in the past. Gain sniper. Nice. Yeah, okay, it's up to +4. Yeah, it was +3 before, I think. So I think that worked. Or did it actually give... No, wait, that's just equipment bonuses, right? Well, either way, we're back up to 17 points total. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, also, before I forget, let's eat one of the cakes. I guess we'll keep one for later. Alright. Weakness curse, yeah. Yeah, actually, I should probably get rid of that thing, that pouch. I'm really not sure it's that useful to me. Crystal working, huh? Actually, I mean, at this point, is there any point in me carrying around these books? Because it seems increasingly unlikely that there's going to be any kind of use for them. Ever. You crack open the book and flip through it. Crystal working. This heavy and complex tome describes cleavage, terrain features, schist, and other geological details. You look at it for as long as you can stand. You notice that the book contains some Vanatai techniques. The Empire picked up a few things during the war with Avernum. Right, as he just told us. I think we've actually read that book before, so... Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, what have we here? Cresswell's fine leatherwork. Okay. Oh, hello, Cresswell. You meet an older woman. She looks like someone's perpetually angry grandmother. Her smile is cold and her skin is stretched tight over her face. She is surrounded by awls, steel scissors, and the other tools of her leatherworking. I am Cresswell. Is this a store? She graces here with a pinched smile. Of sorts. I do leatherworking. Nothing off the shelf. All custom. Bespoke work. Bespoke? Fine leather armor might save you. Save me from what? The monsters. The swarms that purge Valorim. We might as well try to save ourselves, though it is futile. Why did you say it's futile? Why even attempt to flee them? After all, they are so clearly a judgment. A judgment by whom? For what? They are a punishment for our wicked magic-using ways. The gods have frowned on us, and this is our punishment. Do you think a mere jerkin, no matter how finely made, will help you escape the wrath of the Almighty? Have you perhaps heard of the Anama? Oh yes, I've heard plenty of the Anama, thank you very much. Tell me about the Anama, why is that my only option? I guess. We believe that magic is a demonic art, and its use will lead you into hell. I strongly suggest you repent, otherwise no spell or armor in the world will save you from our cruel eternal judgment. The conversation seems to have taken a dark turn. Yes, indeed. Also pretty pointless. Let's change subjects, please. Can you make armor for me? I can. My time costs 500 coins. My best patterns require at least 7 pieces of the finest leather and 3 focusing crystals for directing my power. Also, I have recently learned a very interesting way of coating cured leather. If you have located a gazer eye stalk of high quality, I can make a remarkable pair of gloves. Really? A really nice pair of gloves. 9 leather, 3 crystals on eye stalk. I mean, those better be extremely, extremely good. I'm talking like really good caster gloves here with like 10% to magical damage. That would be worth the investment. I mean, how much leather do I have? 21? 15 focusing crystals? I mean... Again, the game decides not to give you the exact stats for the item, which is a bit of a pain, but obviously, in this case in particular, I have no qualms about, reloading, and if it's not actually worth it. So, sure. Get dragon skin gloves. Well, they might actually be good, considering serpent skin gloves that I think we have right now are also magical. Or, magic increasing, I should say. What else do we have? A new cloak, pair of boots, and a new cap. We have how much leather left at this point? 12. So not really enough for more than one piece. Although I guess I should take a look at the gloves. They are not at all what I thought. 2 to strength. Hello, ambulance. 2 to strength, 2 to quick action, plus 5 to melee damage. Okay, I mean those are good. They're definitely good. They also give decent armor without reducing hit chance, which at this point, or actually for a long time, has not mattered anymore. But still. Strength, quick action, melee damage. Drexkin bracers. You have... well, obviously, never mind. These are only interesting for her. Are they worth it? I mean, I'm glad to have found a use for the Gazer Eye stock, actually. So there's that. And I guess I'd rather use my materials for something useful than to just leave it lying around here. So sure, why not? Yeah, they're less protective overall. I mean, the fire resistance honestly doesn't really matter that much. The evasion chance, yeah, there's really no reason to think about this so much. They're much more offensively useful. Just a much better item in general. It's really, I don't know why I was making such a big deal about it. What else can we get? I did save the game again, so let's check out the cloak. Warrior's cloak. Okay. Yeah, now I don't have enough leather. Melee weapons, pole weapons, melee damage and melee damage protection specifically. But only 5% armor though. Is that worth it? I mean, I like the idea of dealing more damage. Don't get me wrong. But losing 7% armor for... well, actually, it's probably also worth it. Still, since I can only afford one more item right now, although I might end up getting enough leather for at least one more item before the end of the game. Also, this episode is getting long, but I want to kind of finish dealing with this place here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna stop here and explore the rest of this town, of this village later. Well, I quick saved before, but that's okay. Make armor, pair of boots, dervish boots. That all sounds very warrior related here. Yeah. Hit chance. Oh, minus hit chance. 3% to melee damage, 5% chance to repose. Yeah, those are definitely not worth it. Those are definitely not great. And last but not least, a cap, a bandit's cap. That's dual wielding, chance to evade attacks. Nah, I don't think so. Mind effect resistance, hardiness, repose chance. Yeah, I mean, +1 to dual wielding is a tiny little damage increase, but hardly worth it. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go with the cloak actually. It seems like a nice upgrade. And this one here is purely defensive. Sniper and sharpshooter, nope. Energy resistance, and you have curse resistance, blessing, and +10 to blessings and curses you cause. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna... I could give him this to protect him from physical damage more, because as a mage he should already be reasonably protected from magic. I don't know, maybe not. Well, anyway, that was interesting. And also useful. This is a stable. I guess I haven't really looked around many of these, but it just occurred to me that there might be something to find here, but I guess not. Okay, well, yeah, I think this is getting a bit too long, so I'm going to finish looking around here in the next episode, and then make my way. Well, I guess since we actually ended up finding all the unicorns, I'm gonna make my way down and around this way, and maybe stop by Gale on the way to the area, or maybe make a beeline for the area first and then go to Gale. I don't know. Either way, we have plenty to do still, as usual. So yeah, Also, as usual, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.